Before we begin, remember that this video is for educational purposes only and isn't insurance advice. Always consult a licensed professional for your specific needs. Let's break down an insurance topic that affects almost everyone but few understand clearly. Leaving a 9-to-5 means losing your HR department, and finding your own health insurance can feel like a second full-time job. In this video, I'll show you how to navigate the marketplace, find hidden tax breaks, and avoid the junk plans that leave you with massive bills. Let's make sure you're covered without breaking the bank. First, let's look at the main hub where most freelancers find coverage, the ACA marketplace. It can be overwhelming, but understanding these three pillars will save you hours of scrolling. The healthcare.gov marketplace is the standard starting point because it guarantees coverage regardless of pre-existing conditions. For freelancers, the biggest mistake is missing the open enrollment window, which usually runs from November to January. If you miss it, you generally can't get a plan unless you have a qualifying life event like moving or losing other coverage. If you just quit your job to go full-time freelance, you don't have to wait until November. Losing job-based coverage is a qualifying life event that opens a 60-day special enrollment period just for you. This is a critical window. If you wait 61 days, you might be stuck without insurance for the rest of the calendar year. The biggest advantage of the marketplace is the subsidy system, which lowers your monthly premium based on your estimated income. As a freelancer, your income fluctuates, so you have to provide an honest estimate of your net profit for the coming year. If you overestimate, you pay too much now. If you underestimate, you might owe money back at tax time. Once you're in the marketplace, you'll see plans labeled bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. These don't reflect the quality of care, but rather how you and the insurer split the costs. Bronze plans have the lowest monthly premiums but the highest costs when you actually see a doctor. They're great for healthy freelancers who just want catastrophic protection against major accidents. Gold plans are the opposite. You pay more every month, but your office visits and prescriptions are much cheaper when you use them. Silver plans are unique because they're the only tier eligible for cost-sharing reductions if your income falls within certain ranges. These reductions lower your out-of-pocket maximum and your deductibles significantly. If you qualify for these extra savings, a silver plan often provides better value than a gold plan for a lower price. Most people focus on the monthly premium, but the out-of-pocket maximum is the most important number for your financial safety. This is the absolute most you'll pay in a year for covered services before the insurance covers 100%. As a freelancer, you should always have this amount saved in an emergency fund to avoid medical debt. Quick reminder, this isn't personal advice. Policy terms and rates vary, so always compare and consult a licensed agent. The marketplace isn't the only game in town. Depending on your situation, these alternatives might offer better flexibility or lower costs. If you choose a high-deductible health plan, you gain access to an HSA, which is a triple tax advantage savings account. The money you put in is tax-deductible, it grows tax-free, and withdrawals for medical expenses are also tax-free. For a self-employed person, this is one of the best ways to reduce your taxable income while saving for future healthcare. When you leave a job, you can often keep your employer's plan for up to 18 months through COBRA. The catch is that you have to pay the full premium plus a 2% administrative fee, which is usually much more expensive than people realize. It's a good safety net if you're in the middle of a major treatment, but usually too pricey for long-term freelancing. Some freelancers can join professional organizations or associations that offer group rates to their members. For example, the Freelancers Union or local chambers of commerce sometimes provide access to plans that look more like corporate benefits. Always check the fine print to ensure these plans meet ACA standards for essential health benefits. One of the perks of being your own boss is how the IRS may help with your health insurance premiums. This can save you thousands if you set up correctly. You can generally deduct 100% of your health insurance premiums from your gross income on your taxes. This is an above-the-line deduction, meaning you don't have to itemize to claim it. It directly reduces your adjusted gross income, which can also help you qualify for larger subsidies on the marketplace. Freelance income is rarely steady, which makes reporting income to the marketplace tricky. If you have a huge month, you should update your income on the exchange website immediately. This prevents a tax surprise in April where you have to pay back thousands in subsidies because you earned more than you predicted. While health insurance is deductible, it's usually handled on your personal 1040 tax return rather than as a direct business expense on your Schedule C. However, if you have employees, their insurance is a business expense. Keeping these clear is vital for a clean audit trail and maximizing your total tax savings. Before you sign that contract, let's talk about the traps. There are some plans out there that look like a bargain but leave you vulnerable. A plan is only as good as the doctors who actually take it. Before enrolling, call your primary doctor and your favorite specialist to ask, are you in network for this specific plan name? Don't just trust the online directory, as they're often outdated. A cheap plan with no local doctors is essentially useless for routine care. You'll see short-term plans that are very cheap, but be careful, these often don't cover prescriptions, maternity, or mental health. They can also deny you for pre-existing conditions. These are meant for gaps of 30–90 days, not as permanent insurance for a career freelancer. They lack the consumer protections of ACA compliant plans. Health insurance isn't set it and forget it. Networks change and premiums rise every year. Every November, you should rerun your numbers on the marketplace. Often, a new plan has entered the market that offers better coverage for the same price, or your current plan has dropped your favorite doctor from their network. Choosing health insurance as a freelancer is about balancing your monthly budget with your actual healthcare needs. The big idea is to use the marketplace for its protections and subsidies. Utilize an HSA if you're healthy, and always verify your doctors before committing. Remember, this is educational content only. Talk to a licensed insurance professional before making any coverage decisions. Subscribe for more plain English insurance guides.